All right, you ready for another one? If you can't do this one, consider yourself a disgrace. Feel bad about yourself. What is the conjugate of the square root of 4 minus the square root of 3?
Square root of 4 plus x squared.
Okay, multiply by the top and the bottom. I hate that about President Carter. Y'all don't have any idea what I'm talking about, do you? Huh? Former President Carter has cancer real bad. Like, die tomorrow cancer. Got it all over him, they say. You know, with all the technology we have, I don't understand why we don't have a cure for cancer. Sometimes I wonder if we do have a cure. It's all Bush's fault. Whenever you can't get something done or whenever something's wrong in your work, just blame it on Bush. He's the cause of all problems. Huh?
We're supposed to blame Obama.
No, you don't do that. No, sir. No, sir. You don't do that. Then you're something else. I hate President Carter, but President Carter was the worst president we ever had. Was. Notice I said was. He's not anymore. All right. You know, that's really bothering me. I have to use this to make a dadgum dot. Okay. Square root of 4 minus the square root of 3 over square root of 4, plus square root of 3. Standardized testing people love to put this on the test because what do students do? Use a calculator, put a decimal on the bottom. That's what they do. I'm going to write this out for y'all. Y'all enjoy this because I'm not going to do it later on. Writing out stuff. All right, so we got A minus B times A plus B is equal to A squared minus B squared. So now we got A and B. I'm not worried about the numerator. There's the numerator. It's not going to change, so I'm just going to write a squiggly line. A is what? Square root of 4. B is square root of 3. So what do we get in the denominator? 1x square root of 4 plus square root of 3. Your answer is x times the square root of 4 plus the square root of 3. And if you did want to write this in terms of a decimal, you could, but that's pretty much the answer. On a scale from 1 to 10, this is about an 8 or a 9 because you have to think of other rules pertaining to I. Again, I'm trying to review as much as possible with one problem, so I'm trying to get as much algebra as I can in one problem. This one has algebra, it has shortcuts, and it has the rules of I. I'm trying to get everything in. What is the conjugate of I plus 4i? I minus 4i. Let me put it to you this way. You ain't going to have an I in your denominator. I'm sorry. You aren't going to have an I in your denominator. Well, I do. Well, you're wrong. So you should consider yourself a failure. Good job. You're learning. Mr. Miller, I tried to discourage you and Hobie, but y'all just kept on going. Tried to get y'all to quit many times. Y'all could have been making money by now, but y'all keep striving to better yourself and get a degree. I don't know why.
Getting close.
Getting
close to quit.
Hobie reminds me a lot of myself.
Okay.
Yeah. He, let me take him. You're the white sheep and he's the black sheep. Yep, I was the black sheep. You know, I actually said that to one of my class, and one of my classmates said they were offended. Huh?
Can't say anything these days about offending someone.
That's what's wrong with America. That's what's wrong with America, and people wonder why Trump is up in the polls. He don't care. I'm a supporter of him, Carson, and Fiorina. I hate politicians. They tell you they hate you and they love you in the same sentence. It's all Bush's fault. Now, why do I say you're not going to have I? Because this is I squared. And this is what? 16I squared. What is that? What is I squared? Nope. -1. No, you didn't. I'm not a female. I cannot read minds.
Well, you go have to learn.
No, you can't. That's why men are so stupid. And women are perfect. Y'all read minds and we don't. Okay.
There's only 2 girls in here.
Huh?
Is that why there's only 2 girls in here?
Yeah. Okay, so I squared is equal to -1. So there's a -1 here. And minus negative what? And what is this? 15. That's what teachers' standardized tests love to put this problem on there, because people will leave I in the denominator. And I is what? The square root of -1. You don't want I in the denominator. So what you do is you run it through the conjugate. And if you still leave it here, why is this not correct? Because you still got a radical in the denominator. Basically, you've got this. You still got a radical in the denominator. This is a good problem to put on the test. Question. Does that knock some cobwebs loose? Good. What time is it, Mr. Miller? How much?
10:03.
Is the class over? Dang it. All right, I've already called the roll. What I want y'all to work on is just work on some problems by yourself.